So you are going through something right now. Maybe the loss of a loved one. Possibly you got fired from your job and you are in a financial hardship. Or maybe you got dumped by your significant other and are grieving over the loss of not just your romantic partner, but your best friend. No matter what you are going through, what hardship, what loss, what grief, you are the animal who doesn't quit. You are human, a Homo sapien, the dominant species of this planet. See, us humans was able to cover and conquer the world without running 70 miles an hour, without having enough physical strength to lift a car without effort, without being able to smell prey 20 miles away, without having precise, excellent eyesight. We humans can't even swim faster than 5 miles an hour. We have no claws, no venom, no armor. Our skin is fragile to nearly every animal on the planet. Our teeth are ridiculously pathetic compared to anything else that eats meat. We lose all sense of direction in the dark. Every single way you look at it, humans should be the punching bag of the animal kingdom. But we aren't. There is something different about us humans, something different about our species that no other animal on the planet could possibly relate to. Something that isn't measured in our claws, jaws, or muscle mass. And it is thanks to this something that our species has been able to dominate this planet without any sort of resistance. We have caused animals, absolute apex predators that have survived millions of years before us, to go extinct. Look at woolly mammoths, or ground sloths, or cave lions. Look at the other species of humans that were around long ago: Neanderthals, Homo erectus, Homo habilis, and many more species of humans that we live together with. Gone. But us, Homo sapiens, remain. Why is it that we stayed and all other humans and apex predators went extinct? Well, I think the same reason why we Homo sapiens was able to prosper through all the competitors is the exact same reason why anybody, and I mean anybody, who is going through a hard time in their life can prosper through. So the thing I'm here to explain to you is, what was that reason? The reason that puts us apart from not just everyone else, but puts us apart from everything else. This is the reason that puts the animal with zero weapons or defenses into the dominant species and the most powerful and unstoppable organism, not just on this planet, but so far known as the most constant and persistent living thing in this universe. And just a spoiler, it wasn't our tools, it wasn't fire, it wasn't our compassion and willingness to work with others. Wolves have the same willingness to work with each other. It wasn't our intelligence either. Many animals back in the early human eras were not just as, if not smarter than our species was at the time. It was something very, very different. Something embedded deep within human behavior that changed us Homo sapiens forever. Imagine you are a wild impala on the vastness of the dry and hot plains of Africa millions of years ago. You see a human off in the distance, creeping closer. You sprint away faster than the human could ever even run at top speed at. You are much quicker. Within just a few moments, you have put hundreds of feet between you and the bipedal hominid. You rest for a few seconds, then look back. The human is still walking towards you. Same speed, same pace. You run again, rest, run again, rest, run again, then rest. The human doesn't stop. They keep moving, keep going, never stopping, never slowing down. Hours pass of this. The sun beats down on you. You are exhausted. You think in your head, how is this possible? How is this animal continuing to keep going no matter how much I run? It continues. For every animal you've ever encountered, they will eventually give up. They will eventually get tired of chasing, of striving forward without stopping. Until now, this animal is different. This is a Homo sapien. The human does not stop. It keeps going. You, the impala, realizes this is not a normal danger. This is a danger that is something that does not stop. Now, no, this is not all willpower and determination. Yes, us humans sweat, allowing us to regulate our body temperature while we move, not forcing us to stop and rest. We also walk upright, allowing us not to receive as much punishment from the sun's heat. This all combined allowed us humans to chase our prey till they collapse through utter, sustained persistency. But this right here is what keeps me awake at night. This right here is what makes me truly understand how unbelievable us humans really are. This right here is what puts us apart from every organism on the planet. Persistence hunting can't work on physical attributes and biological advantages by themselves. You could be the best running animal, the best animal at regulating body heat, and still lose your prey along twists and turns. Because prey hides, prey escapes. Prey will go until they can no longer go, just to keep its life. But the human doesn't let prey escape. The human isn't following the animal if it can see it, or if it can smell it, or even if the human can hear it. It is following, but figuring out the animal, its tracks, its patterns, which direction or path it seems more likely to take. We humans figure things out. We solve problems. We persevere through what life gives us. We adapt to the situation and make do with what we are given. Most of us don't think we are apex predators. Most of us think we are the same as every other animal, just smarter. Most of us think we are soft, fragile, and dependent on technology and the modern civilization we have built. But this trait, this remnant of our past, this indomitable human spirit, still lies within each and every one of us. It shows up in the person who has to stay out late at his job to get more cash, in the painter who makes the same picture 1,000 times until he gets it right. It shows up in the ones who are grieving, the ones who have been hurt deeply by the loss of a loved one, or in a financial hardship, or the ones who have lost their romantic partner. The times you feel like you don't want to get out of bed. The times you feel like you are nothing and useless. The times you feel like, God forbid, you need to end all the suffering you're in by taking what life has given you. That is when it shows up. It has shown up for anybody who has ever endured the suffering, when stopping and giving up could have been so much easier. What if the most dangerous animal on the planet wasn't dangerous because of its physical gifts or its weapons, but because of its stubbornness? The willingness to keep going, the thought in their head to just not stop, the strive and the grit that tells you, I'm not going to quit, the desire that surpasses by far any other creature, any other species, any other organism that would have stopped. Because underneath any sort of accomplishment, any sort of nation we have constructed, any sort of achievement we humans have completed, we humans do not pause. We have never paused. We've evolved across millions of years to be the most feared and unstoppable when every other animal has chosen to stop. Maybe the animals were not scared of us for what we could have done to them right then, but maybe they were afraid because they knew what humans would never, ever stop doing. And if patience and persistence was what made us the dominant species of the planet, then why should we let a problem like grief stop us now? That's right, we shouldn't, because we are the animal who doesn't quit.